Hello everyone, thanks for being there again, yet again, another day. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. Today we're gonna do some cool stuff, and so we have some people here, about 5 people. It's cool, that's nice. It's okay, we're getting there, you know. Sometimes there were 3, 2, and now there are 5, you know. It's incredible. We're growing. It's a 100% of growth. Yeah. All right, yeah, everything's working there. Let's see if the audio is fine. There you go. Yeah, audio is fine. Everything's working well. There you go. All right. Again, thank you for joining us. It's nice to have you there as always. And yeah, I'm very sorry. I'm quite late. Restream wasn't working. In my defense, Restream was not connecting, and I thought there was a problem with Restream, but no. It turns out that it was my internet connection. And yeah, so I reset the router. That router takes like 5 minutes to to reset. And yeah, I reset it once, it didn't work. Then I did it again, and it didn't work. So yeah, we're back now. It works now. So yes, we're here. All right. Let's get to business. Remember to like. Remember to subscribe, to follow on Twitch, to say hello in the chat, to help us out, you know. I'm very close to reaching the Twitch requirements things, you know. Like I need to get to 50 and I'm like 47 or something like that, 48 followers. And then there is something else I need to do, which is I need 5 people talking at the same time or something like it says. Haven't reached that on Twitch yet. It's incredible. Yeah, I haven't had 5 people talking on Twitch at the same time. And that's including myself. So there haven't been 4 people and myself talking at the same time on Twitch. That's unbelievable. All right. Yeah, and you need to do that. I think you need to repeat that in 2 streams. I think it happened once. I think I need to repeat it twice. Yeah, that's the thing. So, yeah, just one more time, you know. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's get to business. Let's come in here. Let's remove this, close this down. And let's share the screen here. Let me close this shit down so it doesn't bother us. There you go. Okay. There you go. There you are. Okay, so we have our little bird. Remember the last time we were playing around with this game? We were just adding stuff to it. We were making the rocks. Oh, I added like bigger rocks. Did I add them already? Oh no, I think I didn't save when I added them because I created this I created this bigger rocks just to test something that I wanted to test. And yeah. But we needed a different algorithm. We need some other way to create chances of rocks versus eggs versus, and something simple, right? It can't be too hard. I think the whoa, this is not too easy, but it's also way too easy. So right now we have this list, right? And this is just unmanageable, right? These are the chances basically, right? We have this many rocks, and then we have this many eggs, and then we have 1 heart, and hearts are coming down. Like, it's way too much. We need a lot less hearts coming out, probably 1 in 50, something like that. Not 1 in 21, which is what it is right now. And yeah, then the hearts, the rocks, I think they are okay, but we need like different sizes of rocks, something like that. Different speeds of rocks. So maybe the bigger one is a bit slower or something like that. I don't know. Or faster, I don't know. Yeah, we'll test that. We have, I can't read this. I can't read the name, mate. Can you spell it in Roman characters for me or something so I can greet you, mate? I'm very sorry, I can't read that. But this guy says play Surrounded. It's good. Surrounded. I'll check it out later, mate. Thanks for that. And then we have Boruku. How's it going, mate? Hello. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, tell us where you're watching from and what you're doing. Yeah, we need a better way to define chances. Like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs for everything else rocks and 1 heart. But yeah, we need some other way. We need to have like 1 egg, 1 heart, maybe have them all like, you know, in their own. Even if we have them in like all of them in an array, we need a different way to set them up. I really don't know. Oh, we have Boroku saying it's Boruju. Look at that. Because the sea. It's from Turkey. Look at that. Nice to have you here, mate. So it's Boruju, isn't it? Is it Boruju or Boruju? Oh, I don't know how the R is pronounced there in Turkish. You let me know that if it's R or R, like a R or a R, like a hard R, like a sort of Boruju. Very nice. Boruju. Boruju. Look at that. Boruju. Very nice. Well, welcome, mate. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, the other lad here, I don't know how to spell that. That's something G something. Something. I can't read that, mate. I don't know those characters. But yeah, welcome both of you. And thanks for chatting there. Fantastic. Really helps. All right. So yeah, we're figuring out a different way to set up the chances here, right? Because say if we want the chances to have like the bigger rock, I created this bigger rock here as a prefab, right? We have this is the rock we have there, and then so it's this rock and this rock, right? Let's move it there. Yeah. So this is the smaller rock and this is the bigger rock, right? So I created this one so that we have like a more difficulty, but I have a feeling that it's going to be hard to set up every single time. We're going to have to move the chances in a strange way. So it's tough. Let's figure out how to do it. Like right now, if we wanted to do it, let's say okay, we want big rock, like that. So we want big rock. We wanted to have a few chances of having the big rock show up. We need to bring the big rock a few times here, right? So we say, okay, we want the big rock to be at least 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, let's put one more. Yeah, 6. There you go. So we have like, you know, it's complex. Yeah, there you go. So we save that. We hit play, and now you see we're gonna start seeing some. We should start seeing. Yeah, there you go. Some of the bigger rocks there. There you go. But it's still not fun to play this thing. It's still not fun. We need to make it fun. It's okay. Like I said before, we should probably make the lives be something like, we should probably start, instead of starting with 3 lives, maybe we start with 1. And that makes it way more difficult because you have to actually, yeah, you died. They just died, you know. So that really makes you fight for your life, which is cool. Yeah. So you have 1 more life there. Okay, cool. But yeah, we need a lot less of those, and we can't just keep adding elements to the list because it's unmanageable. At one point, it's just, I don't know, it's too much. This is something I need to fix. I think it's in the other version it works, but in this version it's not working. This thing of the list should keep closed when we close it down and we reselect, but it's yeah, it just opens it up again, which is kind of frustrating. So for the next version, we'll fix that. Definitely something I'll take note of. How are you like one man? Ruju, I don't know what that means. Is that your name, mate? Anyway, keep working. I want to see. Fantastic, mate. Yeah, I'll keep working on this. I hope you explain what you're doing. I thought it was a game. It is a game. We're building a game engine, and this is a game where we're testing the visual scripting tools, and I'm going to show now. Boroju says, bird looks cool. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it's the bird is actually from the Flappy Bird. If you look in the channel, in my YouTube channel, you'll see there's a video where I show how to make a Flappy Bird. So we're actually here, sort of piggybacking from the Flappy Bird game. If you let me show you the Flappy Bird game. This is the Flappy Bird game, right? So it was supposed to be this, right? This is what actually originated everything. But this is where all the assets came from. I built the assets just with primitives, primitive geometries. And very simple, right? Just add a sphere and a few things here and just move them around. But yeah, that was the point of the Flappy Bird. Build that, showed how to do it. And now here we have a... this falling eggs thing, which is a oh, let me see, sorry, just a second, let me see, everything's okay. Oh yeah, okay, okay, there you go. Yeah, oh, it's the YouTube telling me that we are live. Pretty late to tell me that. But yeah, so the idea of this is just to try something with the new system. The new this is a new visual scripting system. It's sort of like Scratch. You see, you can add fields here, and then you can use those fields in this bricks. So we have these bricks that are like actions, and some of them have events like this one when a collision starts, and you can set them up. You can add your bricks that do stuff. You can have your brick that does, I don't know, like in this case one, right, negates something, negates a value. This is something I'm just testing now. But yeah, basically, the cool thing is that you can do basically, yeah, this is just something I'm testing, so don't bother with that. But yeah, basically a visual scripting system, and we're testing it. We're trying to build something. And the idea is that my wife should be able to make this game, even though she has never touched a line of code in her life. So if she's able to build something with this, like a simple game using this visual scripting system, then I won. I win. That's the whole point, right? Otherwise, I have to keep fixing it until I win. That's the whole point, right? So that's the game. That's the game. It's the game. That's basically the game we're making. So we're building this visual scripting system for my game engine, basically, which is Rogue Engine. You can find a rogueengine.io as a whole. It's a whole pitch. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. As you can see, like these fields that you see here are just these fields here. The ones that are inspected are the ones you see here. You see, so you have the prefabs array, and this list here, right? So when we inspect it, we can see it here. Here's the number, for instance, the max interval and the min interval, and this both show up here. These are the default values that will show up if you don't modify them here. So since we can modify them here easily, instead of coming in here and changing the values, we can inspect them and change them here. Sort of like you would do with Unity, but instead of writing it with code, we can write it like this. Regularly in Rogue Engine, you would do it with code, right? Regularly. So this new tool allows you to do all these things without writing code. You can just add your fields like this, just add your fields, set your type, something, say, my field, and, say that you want to inspect it, and there you go. So now you say save, and it shows up down here, you see? I'm sorry. So, yeah. So, basically, I built a whole system sort of to treat everything here as the same way you would treat one regular field in Rogue Engine, right? So this field we created here, this will show up like in not here. Let me remove this. Doesn't bother us. Here it is, right? So this is the component it creates. So this is what you would have to write in Rogue Engine. So it just writes it for you. You see? So it just basically just type in it for you. And then everything else, all the stuff that you have in the component is basically serialized in this data field here, right? So this is all the stuff contained in the in this thing here, right? So basically you can do all kinds of things, so you don't have to write any code, and that's what we've tried, right? So we've been testing things like for instance here we've tested making a camera controller. Let me remove the camera thing, because we have this 915. Let's leave it like that. Yeah. We have this camera controller, right? Where we can move around, and as a third person character, you take, you grab these guys, and so we tested actually doing a third person controller with this, and it works quite well. So and it's not too hard to make. This is one very difficult thing to do usually, and you see the component that conforms it is fairly simple. It's not too complicated of a component. You just, if you know how to do the vectorial stuff, right, translating and rotating, you don't need to know the math itself, but you need to know what you need to do with the vectors, right? So you know that you need to set a rotation, copy the position, translate the y-axis, rotate the y-axis, and then if you know the formula, sort of, you can sort of describe it here in this way, in a very simple semantic way, and and it gives you, every component gives you these slots to put your different things in. So basically what we're doing. Great work, says my friend. Yeah, thanks, mate. Tell me what's your name, mate? I can't spell your name, mate. But yeah. But yes, it's that's what we're doing, mate. You can add functions, and you can do all kinds of things. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And what else? Oh no, this is the test for the UI. Yeah, but now we're making this little game where simply things fall, right? In this case, some rocks. Some of these we call them hearts, but they are actually just diamonds, red diamonds. They fall down, and if you take them, you get alive, and you have to pick up the eggs to get points. So you score. He's with 5 here and score, and you have to pick up another egg, and there you go. So that's the whole point of it, basically. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're playing with. We could make I don't know if we should make the these rocks a bit bigger. I'm not sure. Or make them fall faster or something like that. I don't know. I'm still pretty pretty unsure of what we could do. But the idea is that, yeah, it's not very hard. It's not very challenging. It's not very fun. So we need to, right now, the point is, let's make it fun. Let's make it fun. There's something missing in this mechanic where it's still not fun. It's still not challenging as a game. Like, oh, I feel like adrenaline. It's much better than it was. It was so much worse. And now it's, okay, it's getting better, you know, it's improving, but we need something else. We need the mechanic. We need one more mechanic or something. Whoa, but you see how I'm just fooling around. I'm not really being challenged. So we needed some kind of challenge. We need something that really puts us in the spot. But yeah, we don't have that right now. So yeah, it's a shame. We need something that puts us in the spot. We need something. We need challenge. We need something hard. So that's why I made those bigger rocks. I'm thinking we could grab these rocks and make them a bit. Well, no, not these ones. These ones. Make them a bit bigger, like something like 1.2, something like that. Just to, you know, have a bit more of a challenge. 0.2. Yeah, make them 0.2 there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that could make it a tiny bit more challenging. And yeah, that would contribute maybe 0.5, maybe. Yeah, we don't want too much of a we don't want it to look like it's, yeah, like it's tricking the user, you know, the player. Yeah, let's save this. There you go. And yeah, maybe now just a bit bigger. But yeah. Oh, something I fixed was there was a problem where when this was selected here, we were having some issues. There were some frame drops, so I fixed that. It was an issue in the engine. I thought it was a memory leak that I had introduced, but it turned out that it was actually a problem in the engine. So I had to fix that. Yeah, luckily it was a problem with the inspector. I had to fix that problem, and it also prompted me to sort of rethink some things there. I may turn into a new system for into a new event, probably add a couple events, different events for different, like or a different sort of event, like a type of listener, which would be interesting to have, I think. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's save this just in case. What we have here? We have Mr. Lay. How's it going, man? Thanks for joining us. What if you also lose lives when you miss an egg? Right? Right now you can just stack up on lives and you will not lose. You can just dodge everything with the way it is. Yeah, it could be, but I think, I don't know. I think the whole point of adding the rocks was so that, you know, missing an egg wouldn't be that big of a deal, right? So you missing an egg shouldn't be like maybe you don't lose lives, but you lose score. You know, maybe that would be like, because I don't know, I think it would be too unfair to make it like, okay, you lose, you skip an egg, you lose a life. When some eggs are like, we'd have to make an algorithm where you would never have an impossible to grab egg. So, you know, you lose score, you start losing your score, and you can go back to 0 because you lost an egg. That would make it more challenging. At least you would be like, oh, you need to pick up your pace, you know, start getting your eggs. You can't lose them. That would be cool. But I also feel like there there needs to be some other challenge, like something else. I don't know what it is, but I feel like the controls could be part of it. Like maybe something around the controls, something about the stuff that's falling down. First of all, I think the chances, right? The first thing is the chances. We're getting too many chances of hearts. So the one thing we need to fix first is how many times you get alive, right? So maybe the first thing we do is let's fix the chances. And when we have good chances fixed, we can start thinking about, different sort of incentives to pick up the eggs, I think. Something like that. We have here... you can just dodge everything with the way it is. Yeah, maybe losing score is the right idea. Yeah, it could be. But the point is you could die and have no score, right? Because the point is that you should die and it show you the score, right? So at some point you would want the score to be bigger, and I guess just avoiding things is not too bad, isn't it? Maybe you need to pick up enough eggs in a certain amount of time. That also would be cool. So you're still incentivized to not miss eggs, because if you can't get an egg, you can just ignore it. Yeah, that would be cool. Also, I'm thinking about time as well, like timing, how much time it takes to get an egg, something like that. I think that kind of stuff works too, right? You need to feel the adrenaline, like, oh no, I'm short on something, and something like that. I think that would be interesting, but I don't know. Let's fix the chances first, because I think that would be a cool thing, right? Like, because this is just unmanageable. See, we have big rocks now, and what if we want to add more things? Like, we just keep adding stuff to the list. It's just we can't keep doing that. So maybe we should have something like for on one side the eggs, right? The hearts, it's diamonds right now, and then another one called obstacles, or obstacles. Let's call them obstacles. Things that can harm you, right? So we can have different chances for each of them. Yeah. So, or we can just randomly pick one of the obstacles, but we can have like different chances. We can decide, okay, you get 1 chance in 50 of throwing, of shooting a heart, 1 chance in 50 of shooting an egg, and then you will always be shooting some kind of obstacle. Well, not 1 in 50 for an egg. Maybe 1 in. Maybe you get like 5 in 10. See what I mean? So so that is dynamic. You know what I mean? So okay, let's do this. It could be 1 and 2, but yeah, just to have different numbers there. All right, let's do this. So let's come in here. Let's remove this test field and say this. Yeah, just create that. This I need to fix this thing. It's so annoying. It just opens up again. This is the next thing I'm gonna fix. Totally fix it, because it's just annoying me way too much. But yeah, it's gonna disappear now anyway. But yeah, we're gonna add back the hearts, the eggs, right? So this is things we are going to do either way. So this is going to be egg. Let's call it egg prefab. We had this before and we removed it. Prefab. And it's a number. No, sorry, what does it say? Prefab. This is going to be a prefab 2. And yeah, this is going to be, yeah, let's create another one, and let's remove this one. Let's create another one. Because right now, yeah, I don't like this one. Is okay. Let's just keep this one, but let's rename it. Let's name it obstacle prefabs. Yeah, and this should, you see, this doesn't work yet. I haven't actually, no, oh no, it does, oh, look at that. So it works on the get at, it works on the first one, but it doesn't check the parameter inside. Oh, so the nested one didn't work. So the nested one didn't actually work. It should be this. It should have changed to this, and it didn't. So yeah, this is a problem we have with this system. We need to fix that. So renaming is still a bit at some points, you know, and there are some edge cases to renaming, which I totally need to fix, which is kind of a problem. So yeah, right now, yeah, we're just keeping a mental note to fix it. Okay, so we have get at obstacle prefabs, and we get a random range from 0 to the length of the obstacle prefabs, and yeah, that's what we do. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove all of these. We're just going to leave the big rock and that one, and we're going to get what else? We're going to get yeah, and we're going to get our prefabs there, all the prefabs there, yeah. Oh, we changed the name, yeah, so we need to, yeah, we need to re-add them. Anyway, yeah, so we add the big rock and the rock. There you go. So now, okay, we can say, okay, we want more big rocks or more rocks. Okay, we can just make this, you know, we can make that chance here with the list. That's simple. That's not bad. But for the case of the hearts and the eggs, I think it should be something more, you know, of a more predefined. Yeah. So let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. We're going to instantiate. We're always going to try and instantiate one of these. So we're always going to try and pick a rock. There's always a rock coming down. Okay. But also, there will okay, this is the rock, right? So this is us instantiating the rock, right? We need to instantiate let's do it. How do we do it? Should we do it all here? Yeah, let's do it all here. This is the rock itself. Yeah. Okay. I don't care. Let's do did we save this? No, we didn't save this. Okay, let's save this. Okay. Oh no, we didn't inspect it. Yeah, we didn't inspect it. Yeah. Let's inspect it here. Yeah, okay. That was the problem. I wasn't seeing it here. There you go. There they are. Okay, so now we have these two here, the egg prefab and the hard prefab. And so for the hard prefab, we're gonna have some chances. Maybe 1 in 50. And for the eggs, maybe 1 in 5 or something like that, right? I don't know. or yeah, or 1 in 2, say, okay? So let's do that. Let's do that. So we say, yeah, let's add after this one or after this one. Let's just add it all after this one. And we say, let's say random range 0 to, what should this be? 0 to 10. Okay, let's do all 0 to 10. Let's do that, all 0 to 10. So we're going to say that rename chances. Let's do that. Okay. So chance. Let's call it chance. If, and we'll say that what will we say? We're gonna do if. There you go. If let's do, what do we do? Let's do a boolean and say that if chance is greater than what? Greater than, no, what? Greater than what? Greater than 5, right? Greater than, yeah, greater than 5. We instantiate an egg. And yeah, we'll just instantiate the egg there. And yeah, there it is. So we'll call this egg. And we'll say else if. Or no else if. No. We can actually do this with the same chance thing, right? So yeah. I don't know. I don't care. Just do an add after. So if in case we change it, in case we change something, we don't care. So we'll use an expression and we'll say if chance is add after, let's say smaller than what? Add after number. We can say if chance is smaller than 0.5. We'll provide a heart. We'll do heart. Let's try that, and we'll change it later if we don't like it. So okay, we'll do heart prefab, and yeah, we just instantiate it there, and we'll just call this heart. Okay, and for each of these, yeah, we need to set in its position, right? So set position for object 3D, and this will be for the egg, and the position will be yeah, random range, the same as this one, random range. This will be origin height for these two, and will be number. Why isn't the default function here? The default should be totally working here. I think, yeah, I would like the default to work here just fine. The defaults are not working. So some things have the defaults broken. I don't know why their defaults are broken. It should be showing 0 false by default, but it's not. And that's bothering me, mate. 10, -10, and 10. I mean, it's just a few more clicks, but it's kind of bothering. I would much rather have that. Okay, just edit and that's it, instead of having like all of them just empty. That just bothers me a lot. So we'll do, sound like a cranky old man. Set position. These millennials making game engines. So hard. There you go. Yeah. There you go. So we save this. Yeah, there you go. All right. So let's get out of here and let's play. What's going on here? We have an error. What's going on? Oh, we didn't add the prefabs. There you go. Egg prefab. There you go. Yeah. So let's save that now again, and yeah, let's play. Okay, there you go. So, still too many chances of lives. No, come on. I mean, oh, come on. That's insane. That's insane. That's just insane. So many of them just keep coming down. No, 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 no. Come on. No. So chance. Let's do this. Let's say yeah, let's just change this one for oh, it doesn't let me switch. Oh, when I changed the thing, I changed the switch. Oh, I copied the after or the previous. And some things it lets you add because it assumes that you're going to add something after. So you're not going to add a greater than or a smaller than, after than, a greater, equal, greater, smaller than. So it'll only let you add like this. Yeah, I need to fix that now. Oh, shit. So yeah, let's remove this one. Let's just add another one. Let's just say, so let's say greater than, okay. No, sorry. Yeah, let's edit this one and call it greater than 9.5. It's like it has some tendency of being below 0.5. Like it's insane. No. No. Let's go with that. So and there's also no flooring. There's no flooring in this one. Yeah, these ones have no flooring. Like this one has flooring because we need the index, but this one has no flooring. So yeah. Okay, egg. Okay, you see how there's less. So there's a tendency to go below. No. You see that now, right? There's a tendency there. You have one heart there. That makes more sense. You see how I lost already because you have one life. Now it makes more sense to have like a few more lives because you're not going to get one easily. Like you have to actually fight to get one. There you go. Yeah, picked one. Okay. The chances themselves are making this more fun now. It's not more fun still, right? We still need to make this actually more fun. I skipped that one. I was afraid of the rock there on the side, but boom, there you go. Lost one, got one. Still too much of a still big chances. Still the big chances, yeah. I'm thinking, what if the rocks fall harder? Really harder. Like actually fall harder. Let's let me see when we're back.